And Georgia Tech's coming in with a lot of guys being sick, guys being hurt, and, you know, you just don't know what's going to happen.
No Lance Terry tonight for the Jackets. He's their leading scorer at almost 16 a game. By Ndongo, of course, on that lineup. Duncan Powell as well. And here's a quick look inside. Ibrahim Soiree and McCollum a three to open the scoring to start the game tonight.
Coach, I know for me it was much different as a starter than it was coming off the bench. As a coach, did you oftentimes recognize that with guys that if they got going as a starter, you keep them in the lineup?
Yeah, absolutely. I think guys, especially shooters, need to be out there.
By Ndongo start tonight. We will not see Luke O'Brien. He's still on the shelf with an injury. Here's Powell going to fire another one and hit.
And I watched Duncan Powell in high school. He could not do that back then, so major props to him putting in the work, developing that three-point shot.
And Poteet on a nice catch of the shoot delivery.
You know, the coach that did the scouting report and said this isn't a good shooting team is hiding on the bench someplace.
Baseline, Soiree! Goodness!
But Noise is down. They're the only team in the ACC where their top two scorers are in the front court. Normally it's the guards putting on the show as Duncan Powell continues to stay hot here from the start.
20 on Saturday in the loss at Florida State. 4 double-figure games in the last 6 for Powell. There's a three by Lawal. Here's the other thing. He also came into VCU having only played 2 years of organized basketball. Out of the corner, that's Johnson. Tyler Johnson, who had 9 against Wake Forest. Inside Lawal against Ndongo. Rebound by Johnson in the stick back. Boy, good tough basketball from Tyler Johnson. 5 minutes gone. Here's Ndongo, the catch inside between Poteet and shoot. And Baye Ndongo gets his first basket. Lead back to 5 for Georgia Tech. Recksteiner playing near his hometown of Acworth, Georgia. He'll launch for 3 and hit.
70 family and friends is about half the crowd here. As it snowed here yesterday, and they don't know what to do down here.
Nate George dumps in a 3. Will finally be claimed by Georgia Tech.
But you can see the emphasis by the Hokies to attack the offensive glass.
What a pass! McCollum to Ndongo. Transfer from Cal. Here's Jaden Young, who was starting the last couple of ball games. Out front, he'll fire away and hit. Brown leaves it for Recksteiner. Here is Ben Burnham. He was driving inside. Wessler collects, the big fellow working against Mutombo. Burnham and Brown. Boy, quick move to Young. Tried to get it to Wessler, turned it over, and here's Sutton. Darion Sutton trying to make a transition chance. Sutton feeds. He got it to Powell, who then feeds Ndongo.
From Ndongo this year, especially after such a strong freshman campaign a year ago.
He was really, really good.
Brown another 3. McCollum, George, Ndongo, Soiree, all on the floor. Nate George, a foul line jump shot. Got the friendly bounce, and he's got 5. Jaden Shoot back out there with Lawal. Poteet on the catch. Soiree and Ndongo dig down defensively. Recksteiner into the corner. There goes Johnson, a 3.
And it's a pretty clean game. Just a couple turnovers for each team, so they've really been pretty solid.
Here's Rodney Brown on backdoor lob, and what a catch and flush by Tobi Lawal. Hugged the rim here. Nice feed from Brown, by the way.
Got to say it the right way, WD. And, Coach, you've only seen this from very few people. He may have top of the backboard hops.
He gets up.
Here's Powell trying to shoot Georgia Tech back in front and does.
It's a little better when he's closer to the basket.
George, catch and layup for Ndongo. Here's Ndongo, the catch against Lawal. Powell on the drive, layup good.
Big game. Assist, help you.
Hammond back on the floor with Burnham and Jaden Young, and they whip it inside. Poteet, a quick bucket.
No opportunity to double team.
No, quick, too quick.
Ndongo caught in a double team now. 5 bounces inside. What a catch in traffic, and Ibrahim Soiree. Look at Ben Hammond, the freshman, dump it inside. Lawal again.
And another one of those guys that won a BCM championship alongside Donnie Freeman, Darren Harris, Pat Gungba, having a 6th defender on the floor.
Well, here's Shoot doing that for 3.
Do what you do. Of course, do what you were named to do. With a last name Shoot, you don't have any other option.
You don't think?
No, I'm pretty sure that one was locked up there. 3-ball deep, Jaden Shoot off the back rim, and what a rebound and put back from Tyler Johnson. Recksteiner on the floor. Rodney Brown Jr. has come out on the floor as well, and a 2-pointer for Brandon Recksteiner. Tied at 45. Lawal, 3-ball from the left side. Young too strong. They scramble inside, and here comes Georgia Tech. Powell ahead against Recksteiner. Throws it up on the glass and in. And the rebound for Brown.
Gotta make those.
Rodney Brown,
the floater. And it bounces in.
The bench points have been heavily in the favor of the Jackets throughout the, of the Hokies throughout this one.
Sure have. And a hard move to the basket. Ndongo and the foul.
Painted area and dropping another dime as he continues to chase back the
kick out, 3-ball for Shoot. And long rebound, McCollum.
Defense picked up, that's the difference.
Here's Javian McCollum all the way to the basket, and it goes.
Over his last 7 games, you know he's at the top of the scouting report. Can't allow him to get downhill. But there are 3 that will miss out.
How about that? Stripped away by the Jackets. McCollum through traffic. He lost it. Lawal with Johnson. And Tyler Johnson will lay it in.
You see the turnover coach is talking about. Tobi Lawal gives it up, looking to get it back. But Johnson does the right thing.
It's easy, but they sometimes things are too complicated, too simple.
Here's Sutton in traffic and scores. The Seminoles, and he's back at it again tonight. Georgia Tech may need them all and then some. Wessler threw it away. Lead pass, McCollum the catch, and the layup.
A slight flex, and then the turnover allows Nate George to drop another dime to McCollum for the easy bucket.
I think it's something in Souls, I think, but it'll be an interesting book.
Yeah, Wow.
They've done a good job double teaming him, making it hard for him down low.
Averages almost 11, had 8 in the first half, scoreless here in half 2.
Another one.
Lawal will fire again.
It was a great job by Jaden Young getting a hand on the basketball. Couldn't get the rebound, but tips it to a teammate.
Skip to the corner, Jaden Shoot a 3. Spot throw in, and a new shot clock, 20 to go. George off the 3 side. Oh! What a time to hit your second 3.
Not a good look, just didn't go down.
And you killed a lot of clock in that possession.
Here's Brandon Recksteiner, pull up at the foul line, good. Back out near the timeline. Hokies going to wind, and Ndongo with the steal. Baye will run the floor and stuff it down.
I'll tell you what, getting out in the passing lane, but more importantly, tipping it to himself on the other side of Recksteiner.
7 to shoot for McCollum. Javian just going to have to take it, and will on the drive against Hammond. Got the roll.
Consider everybody on the sideline in the boot. You've got guys sick, 5 guys out of their rotation right now. That you give them a week and an opportunity to get them back in the lineup.
71-62. Here's Hammond all the way in on the layup. Powell's got to get it inbounds. He'll fire it for Ndongo, who will catch it with 3 seconds to go. He'll feed George, and the Jackets will dribble that out. The final in Atlanta, Georgia Tech 71 and Virginia Tech 64, Coach.